Hello everybody, this is Sonia. Now I'm going to take you along with me to do this, okay? I watched a tutorial that a lady did. I'm going to try and remember so I can put her in the description box. Now one of you nice ladies, and I think your name is Patricia, put a comment up there for me. Oh dear, now I've set that in the water. Put a comment up there for me. That was only because of the bottle. My husband just bought me a cold bottle. Wasn't leaked on the thing, you know how the condensation is on the outside. Okay, so she did put on in a comment that when she tries to put something into her book, it does not work, and she gets upset when you try to put the signatures in, and she throws them in the bin. Okay, now actually you see me trying to do the gypsy one, but today I'm going to show you how to do this. And this is my first time doing it like this because I've sewed them in by hand, I've sewed them in by machine, and I'm not happy with the results because I didn't do it properly. I grew up in a world where we didn't have instructions on things. You just went and you did them. Okay, you either could do it and you kept practicing until you could do it if you couldn't do it, or you just, and that's, you know, there was no YouTube in my obviously. And so we just did the things that we could, the best way we could figure it out. If you didn't have anyone to show you, which was probably likely because you've learned very basic things at school. It was very basic teaching at school. There was nothing, you know, all exciting and stuff. Now I'm just going to get some pages together because I'm just going to make a small one, a small journal, right? Because this is, I'm going to show you how to put the signatures in. One anyway, into a journal. Now I've cut one piece here and I've got water on this bit, so I'm going to do a couple more pieces just to make it a bit and these are out of the scrapbook. Oh dear, what have I done here? This is out of the scrapbook that I bought, these papers. Yeah, no I didn't, they give it to me, that's right. This is out of the scrapbook thing that I got the other day. These papers, and I do like them. And I'm going to cut that up there, and I'm going to take this off here, and cut this bit in half at the where I pulled out the staples. I might have to take another little bit off the end. I don't know, you know what, I thought I cut this in half. And I didn't, because one of them was a lot longer than the other one, so I'm going to have to fix that. Now, if you can just stand to sit here and watch somebody that doesn't know anything about much about this having a go, I'll try my best, okay? Righto. So I'm going to actually fold each page separate first, okay? I'm going to do that separate first. Okay, and I should have my bone folder to do this thing here, which would, well, I haven't got time to look for that. I maybe should have put it up there earlier, but I didn't. Now these pages, I'm a bit worried that they might crack, but I don't think they are, because they're old. They're alright, aren't they? So you want to do this first now. You want to get, I'm going to have to trim that bit off, because that's a bit, you know, not nice, not straight-ish. I have to take the tiniest bit off there. And nobody panic, I hope this won't take most of the day. I've got it 25 past 11, people. We'll see how we go. Right, now, I'll just straight, please. Okay. Alright. You people over in America are having Thanksgiving soon, I think. I don't know. We don't have Thanksgiving, we just have Christmas. But it's nice to have all your family together to do something with, isn't it, on Thanksgiving? Righto, so that's those two. Then I'm going to get another one, and I'm going to do exactly the same. I'm going to fold it first. I didn't see the lady doing this, but I figured that this would, instead of going at things without some sort of guidance, you can learn, or you can, by keep on making mistakes, or you can go and do it, you know, that should work. Okay, so now we're going to put that one in there. Maybe that one can go in there. Right. Now, I'm going to put a couple more things in it because I really just don't think that's enough pages, is it really? See, because here I wrecked all this because I sewed it, and now I've wrecked my paper. It's got all them little prickly bits. I did the same with the envelope. I sewed that and it's got all them prickly bits because I just wrecked it, you know, because when I sewed it, it wasn't right. So all them pieces of paper are no good to me anymore, even that bit there, unless of course I fold them in half the other way. That one can be, that can't. Okay, so I've got these as well here. Instead of throwing them out, I can put them in this journal here, can't I? Or this, yeah, I can. It doesn't matter if they're not exactly the same size. This is a junky journal thingy. It's gonna fix me pages. See, look, I did. I didn't like it that at all. I wrecked it really bad. So I'm gonna have to cut that now and fix that. Because, you know, I can patch it up, but I've been doing it forever. Because there's, like, you know, really bad work that I did on that. Remember, save as much as we can. Righto. I keep hitting the stand with this. I'm sorry about that. I'm knocking the camera stand. Tripod. Okay. That thing seems to be cutting or something. I don't know what's going on. Something's down in there. Some of the papers are getting caught down in that bit. So this here's got a lot of little bits on it, but you know what? I can patch that. I do like making patches on things. I do. I've folded that one in half. And I'm going to fold this one in half. I'm going to patch my tea stain paper. Nobody worry. Okay. And get this one here. This is a piece of tracing paper, and I was doing something with it and it was all screwed up, and I thought, okay, let's have a go with that. We'll use that as well. We can't just throw it out, can we? It's a junk journal sort of thing. That bit there's not straight or anything, it's just all over the place, isn't it? Okay, we'll cut that up level, I hope. Now everybody puts lots of different things into theirs. You know, we all got our own style, our own ideas, because that's just the way it is, which is really good because everything that we make is individual, isn't it? It's individually ours. Don't know what to put that down there for. I've still got one more I want to do. Keeps clacking shut, that's not good. Now, I do have a book too that I bought with some lines in it, you know, for writing on. And that's avoiding me. I do have a lot of things happen to me like that. They just avoid me. Yeah. See, that's going to have a patch. I'm not making one of these ever again without putting the signature in. I keep rocking that thing, I'm sorry. I'm not ever going to do one again without putting the signature in the thing first, okay? I promise. Because it doesn't turn out. It's really hard. There's so many, you know, you just can't get things finished if you're not happy with the look, can you? Now I'm going to fold them all in half separately because I want all these bits at the spine. Now this is only going to have one signature today because we're only learning, okay? Me and you together, we're going to learn this. We're going to learn to do this properly. I'm not saying things aren't. Everybody's got a different way of doing things, but I think I've watched a couple of people over the time do this, and you probably don't have the stuff when you need it to do the things with that you want to do. So I know I might cut that across there because this could turn into a pocket, you know, couldn't it? Righto. So now I've got a few bits. I can put that in the middle there, because then they've all got creases in them, okay? And that can go next, like so. Now I've got these pieces here that I got out of a cross-stitch book, and I'm thinking about putting one of them in there because they've got nice little designs on them, haven't they? And I might cut that across here where the donkey is and the cat, and just make a straight line, so I can use this as maybe a pocket. This could make a nice pocket, couldn't it? Wait a minute, you cut his ears off. Hang on a second, what have you done? Where's the line? There, how about there? Don't cut his ears off, righto. You can't even see what I'm doing anyway. I'm just making sure I don't cut the cat's ears off. Alright. This might be a pocket. So this is a cross stitch pattern that I got out of an old book, because I'm not going to cross stitch anything. I used to, but I'm not going to anymore. I'm nearly sure I won't. When I say I used to, the biggest pattern I ever did was about 4 inches by 2 inches, because I get bored, you know. I'm just shocking like that. I just can't help myself. And I'm sorry about this clacking and bashing of this thing, and I've got my cool air blowing in here, so I hope everybody's going to be not too disappointed with that's making a noise and annoying you, but I can't help that. I've got to cut things out, don't I? Now, this has got the pussycat on it, and on the other side there's a little dog. But you know what? I think I'm going to use that as a patch, like a pocket thing. When I put it in there, I'm going to put it across there, and it's going to have 2 pockets. One's going to have a cat on it, and the other one's going to have a Bambi. And I'm just going to use the scissors to cut up along here, if I can keep my hands from shaking all over the place. There we go. Now, so that's going to get, actually, it can go here. And then, when I fix this up, it'll have a little patch on the corner, and that'll be fine. So we want to make sure that that's pressed in the middle to, like that, when I sew it, right? Now, I can have this page, this page, this page, and this page. Love the colours. I love the colour of the paper. I do. And we need to get it straight. We're having a bit of trouble with this one. We might not have folded it properly, did we? No, I don't think so. Did a very good job. Right. It's got to go right to the bottom, that one. Righto. Keep that like that. Now, I'm going to put another one of these longer ones in. It'll be a small journal. I think, I mean, I know the ladies make those ones that are long and thin, and I think they seem to me to be that you can hold on to them better. Like they're, you know, you want something you can hang on to. Like, it's really hard when you're trying to work with something and it's really big and feels gawky and you can't control it, you know. It's not good at all, is it? And I'm going to have some donkey and an owl in this one. Look at that. That's cool, isn't it? Wait a minute till I cut this up here. Or I've got a dog. No, we'll go with the donkey and the owl. They look good. They're going to be... so that's probably too much the same, but you know what? It doesn't matter. It doesn't make any difference if it's the same sort of things in here. Got 2 lots of those. I have got lots of paper, and I just need to get to and sort through it and do this a bit more, you know, interesting, more constructive or something. It's going to have to go up the other way so I can take the top off it. In like this. Okay. That's got to go right to the bottom, that owl bit. Just hitting that down there so it's all going down inside there properly. Another piece. It doesn't matter if it doesn't go right to the bottom. Okay. Another piece. And another piece. And let me see, what have I got now? I have got It'll take long to do that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh no, hang on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I've got a piece here that's got American Indian pattern on it, beading. Is it beading or embroidery? Might be embroidery. I'm going to put that in there somewhere. So I'm going to go and tuck that in there. This is not organised, is it, Sonia? But it's going to be in a minute. Nobody panic. I've got a picture of lots of buttons on it. Let's see what else is here. Oh, this is pretty, isn't it? This is pretty. Isn't it nice? That can go on something after. I'll put this another one of them, the American Indian thingy, which is not cut straight, Sonia. Shocking. So the book that I got that out of, it was a little bit beyond help. Somebody, it had got wet and all the corner of it was all wet, and I think I saved it. Saved a bit of it. So these patterns don't have anything on the back of the paper, so I can just put them in the piece of work here in my book. Strange sort of contents, isn't it? But you know what? It doesn't really matter what sort of things you have. When I say strange, I don't mean because it's the Indian thing. I meant because it's different. Everything's going in there different. There's me bead needle floating around here. I know. So it's taken me 10 minutes to fiddle around with this part. And you just don't know what the rest of it's going to be like, do you? What I'm going to put in there, because this is my way. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, sort of 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So that'll be 40 back and front, you know, like, plus we need a cover. For goodness sake, get the cover. Right. The cover is going to be made of, what will we do with the cover, Sonia? I really think I'd like to use some of this lined paper. That's wrecked it, haven't I, unless I turn it over. I might just make little books and put in there, okay? Okay, so what about, no, that's been wrecked too, right. Okay, so this is going to be enough to show you today what we're doing, alright? Now, where's my mouthful of water here, sorry. I do hope this is going to work. I've got a file folder that I'm going to use for the cover. And I'm going to cut it that way because I don't really need to have the spine because this is not thick. This is not thick yet at all. I will leave it a little bit over here, you know, so when I cut it in half, I'm going to go this way. And I'm going to take, I'll open this up a bit and see where we are. I'm going to leave a fair bit on the end. Right, and cut that first, and then I'll mark where I'm going to put the other bit. Where is something to hold this together? Right, this is what you need. You need some clips, right? Get yourself some clips. Tackle this thing, don't let it get you. Don't let it beat you. I'm going to cut up the piece of maybe I should put that camera out wider so you can see a bit more of something. Okay, now I've got to cut this along here. Make sure when you do that you use an edge that's already nice and straight. You don't want something crooked like I just cut. You want something that's nice and straight, this edge. Okay. So that's that bit. That's a good bit for a tag. The depth, the height of it now needs to be my pencil. See, even when I put that on there, I grabbed at it just willy-nilly and it's gone a bit skew-whiff. So let's just mark over here that I want to cut that along there. Right, now I have a rounded corner. I wonder if I can round this one off. Ah, dear Sonia, not real sure of yourself, are you? Okay. How's that look? It's rounded, isn't it? And this one here, I'll do a bit of rounding. I suppose I should have made a template for this. A template. I should have made a template for this, but I'm just going to wing it, you know. See, there I go again, just winging things. Probably not a good idea. I wonder if that's about right, or do I need to take more off it or something? Come off there, you. No, we don't. Right, so we're going to fold this over too now. How did I manage to do that, I wonder? That's really wrong. That's really wrong. It's all out of... I don't know, it must be my eyesight. I swear it's got to be my eyesight. Look at that. That's just so bad, isn't it, really? Let's just try and fix this. I probably used a part that wasn't actually cut previously, then that happened to that. That's not good. Let's try this again. We'll just cut a little tiny bit off the top of it while it's folded over. Might not have had that pushed right up against the... Well, that was lucky. You still got just enough to cover that. Okay. Right. Now, let me sit straight. That's some sort of a plus, isn't it, that we got it straight. Yeah, that'll cover it. I've got to work out these corners. Not happy about that at all. They look really ridiculous. They don't look good at all. I might put some corner things on them. I've got some corners. But you know what? You never know what I could come up with by the time I get to that bit. Could be anything, couldn't it? Yeah, I'm not real keen on them rounded bits. Anyway, we've got to keep going. We haven't got time to redo these. Now, we need to have our papers together and make sure that they're all in line, they're all nice and cosy. I just got something in my eye and I don't know how that's possible when I wear my glasses, and how can anything possibly get in my eye. It does happen though. Right, now we need some paper clips or these bits here. We need a awl, which is one of these pointy things. And we need a pencil. We got a pencil. We need some string, and I'm going to use this one here. Oh, that's a bit thick. How about some baker's twine? I've got a green one here on a roll. I'll reel a bit out. Okay, got some of that. A needle. A phone book. And this is the main piece. I reckon this is what does it for you, that bit. Okay, now, because I'm only going to do one signature, I just need to line up. Okay, so I need to pick out where I'm going to put the holes. So I'm going to get a piece of paper. Now I'm going to make this the same length as that is there. Exactly the same length. That across there. Give them a piece of string, and I'll just cut this up the side here. You don't need to see that bit because it doesn't matter. Then I'm going to fold this in half, and I'm going to fold it in half again. Okay, or well, from the top to I'll do it this way because I'm making this as a card. You should probably do it with a piece of paper. It might make it a lot easier, I think. Rightio. So you've got that bit and that bit and that bit, okay? So we're going to also have to fold it this way. Because I don't think that's enough. I don't think that's enough pieces of string through it to hold it together. I don't know if I want to put more. I'm thinking I want to do this again. I might put five holes in it. I might do 5 holes. Oh, Sonia, really? Yes. Okay, got that one. Turn this one down. Now you have to make it the same length as your outside cover, okay? Now the inside, this part here is the same length as well, I hope. No, it's not quite. Not quite. So when I'm coming to that, I'll show you that bit anyway. Where's me thing? Right, I've got my thing. Now I'm going to have to put a hole here, 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 and here, because I want to do more than what some people would do. I want to just, I just want to do more. I don't, that's just how I feel about that. Now I'm going to get my little crocodile. I hope this will reach across there. I'll be very disappointed if it won't. Will it go? Yes. And I'm going to make a hole in that one. In that one. Oh, that's off. See, now look at that. That's not good. Oh, I can't. You know why? Because I've got paper sitting in there. I can't see what I'm doing. Put that one back in the centre. And this one in the centre. These should be in the centre of every one of these folds. And that one's not. He's a bit in. Oh, hang on. There's another one. Here we go. Take the stuff out of what? Oh, this is annoying, isn't it? Getting all that caught in there. Alright, so we'll cut this. Now you can use anything you want to make this hole. I'm just trying to do this to get it straight. Now it doesn't look good because these outside pieces are not straight to start with. If they were straight, that would make the centre bit look a lot better. We can just straighten that out if you did something, Now for some reason I've got that right over to the side here. So I'm going to remember what I'm going to do, and I'm going to bring it back this way a bit. Okay, so there's me hole. Right, now don't you do this. You do it nicely in the first place, alright? Hope you can see what I'm doing. So I've got those bits, right, and I'm going to sit this on here, and I have to line it up with my edge piece. I'm going to open the phone book. I'm going to sit that down in there. Like fair on its bend, right? So it's fair on the bend of the thing. And then I'm going to get this pokey tool. I'm going to put a tiny little paper clip along here just to keep this from moving out of my way. It's not actually tiny little at all, but it's going to hopefully won't move. Okay. And this is how I'm going to do this bit. Okay. And I'm going to poke a hole through there. I'm going to poke a hole through there, through the middle there, and I hope I don't have to throw this video in the bin. I hope everything went right. And they're all along the spine. See? I've got them along my spine. Isn't that cool? I'm going to make the hole a bit bigger. Just because I think I need to, right? So they all went along the spine because it was bent into the phone book, I think. Like that. Okay. Now, want to do the same with this. Need to work out exactly where this can go. And it's going to pick up all that stuff. If I just have it on all bent. And push it down in here into my phone book. I'm going to push the middle one in first, and it moved, and now I'm going to cry. I'll put that one in and that one in and this one and hold of that one. Okay, I'm hoping that they're all going right through in the right place. So I'm going to push through here, push through there, push through there, push through there, and push through there, and hopefully they're all along the edge of my paper. Look, see that? Isn't that amazing? It's amazing what you can get it all straight. Now we can sew it in. We just have to make sure we're putting it in the right place, because, and it will work, because look, all those little holes there line up with all these little holes here if I start down the bottom. Alright, or just a tiny bit in the centre. Now I'm going to start in the centre with my string, so let's do that. We're going to open it up. Which one's the middle? Here. So we need to open it up and we need to pin it down a bit. Okay, because we want to, I'm sure we're going to match it up nicely, but we just need to make sure that we've got some sort of control over the pieces of paper. But we're going to go through the holes, and that's what makes it work. Now, one of the ladies that I watched did a hole at a time. I may be needing to do that too. I just feel like I would want to. Yes, I mean, it doesn't matter to me if I take a little bit longer. It's better than having to pull it undone and redo it 4 or 5 times, and by that time you're not happy at all, are you? A person is really not impressed. Now I've got a father needle. This is one I was sewing with on something. Right. I taught myself to do a lot of things over the years because I just wanted to do them. And that was the only way I could go about it, was to teach myself. Okay? And that's good. You know, I mean, a lot of us can do that. A lot of people don't. They like to see something, you know, in front of them and watch how it's done, and then they can go, and it's really good. You just, you know, it's all trial and error for some people. Like, I'm hoping I can go to the sale this weekend. I'm looking forward to that. Okay. Now, so we want to start in the centre. So I'm going to pick up each piece of paper and one at a time. Look, I know you probably think this is going to be painful, but it isn't. It's not, because each one of these is going fair through that piece. Look, see? It's going in the right place. Through the owl and the donkey. Through there. Through there. And you just caught that bloke. Nope, didn't catch him at all. I'm going to put him back in there though. He's going to have to sit there. Just sit there anyway. Come on, just sit on there. It's going to... Oh yes, it did go through. I just didn't aim him properly with the needle. So he's watching this, right? Now, he's will be able to go and do this. Patricia, look, it's working. Isn't that cool? And it's going to be straight. It's going to be straight. It's going to be straight, Patricia. Now, I'm going to pull that through there. Leave a bit. Right, now I'm going to come back through this one. And I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to pick up every piece of paper at a time, one bit at a time, and to go through the holes so it's all clear and plain and easy. You know? It's got to be clear and plain and easy. Okay, where's that hole there? Let me see it. Come on. Show me. Right, and that one there. Very good. My stamps just slid down up there. Put there, you say. Okay, so put that through. Brilliant. Now, someone said something about this being pamphlet stitch. Well, I don't really know what I'm doing. I'm just sewing it in. I think it might be called that. You know, it just depends which way you do it. I'm just doing it whatever I like, however I want to, okay? It could be pamphlet stitch I'm doing, it might not be, I don't know really, because I don't know whether you're supposed to just do it in three things, or, so there, none of them are in this, none of that top bits, they're not caught in there, but these ones are, okay? So that's going that way for that, okay? Now that's cool, isn't that good? We're going straight, look at us. hang on, we need to pull that up a bit tighter. Maybe we should take it this way. There we go. Now we're going to go through the back here, hopefully through here, where that will come out. Come on, through there, and got everything thread all caught down in it. There we go. We're going to go back up through this one. Come out. Okay, come on. Where are you? I'm just peeping around here to see if where this hole got to now. You got to go back in the same place the string come out. So now that's why it's not going in. Go back in the same place. Same hole. That's the way. Same hole. Same hole. And that hole there. Might have been, the needle could be a little bit big, and the string could be too, you know, because it's a little bit harder to push through. So now we're going to go and catch this one here. And, oh dear, I hope that's not my daughter, because I really want to finish this. I'll talk to her after, I'm going to have to. I can't stop this now. Surely it wouldn't be out there yet. She told me she wouldn't be here for a while. Okay, there's that one. That one. I hope this is up the right, everything's up the right way. That's another thing we should do, make sure everything's not upside down. Where's the hole in this one? Oh, there it is. Oh. Or through my finger. There, we've got it now. Hole there, somewhere. Right. Right. Try and look without moving this one to the camera, because I want you to see what we're doing. Okay, that one and that one. Very good. Now back through this one. That went easy. Don't get too excited there, Sonia. Now go pull that a bit harder. Right. Now we're going to go back through here. Get that come out. And then we're going to come down here and we're going to tie this up, because we were considering that to be all captured in there. Okay. We've got hold of it, everything. I hope we've got hold of everything. And just pull it like so, and that is in straight. Look at that. Isn't that amazing? For me, it is. Probably the first time I've achieved that ever. I shouldn't have probably cut that off that far, but when you turn your pages too, look, they're not crooked. Look at that. They're not crooked. Look, isn't that awesome? They're straight. Isn't that amazing? Oh, now all I've got to do is journal. Well, actually not journal. I'm going to glue and stick and have fun making. Now, if you did more signatures, you would just put another one that side and another one that side. Like, you know, like if I was going to put more signatures in here, sorry. I'd put one over to that way, up here, and one this side here. Because... and I am really pleased with that, and I am thankful so much to the lady that I watched, and I'm going to find her and show you. Putting it in that book makes all the difference, because you're hanging and you've got to... now, I think I've seen someone before do it, but you know what? Sometimes you watch something and you just go straight over your head. You don't even think, now, because you're not doing it at the time, you don't think about, well, I'm going to need to do that one day, because you're not doing it at the time. So, I'm just going to have some fun now filling this up with bits and pieces, because anything else that I've started, I might just chuck it in the bin, because I just love this. Now, if you wanted to, and I should have and could have done, which I won't worry about that too much, is cover the cover first, okay? especially the inside of your cover. The outside of it, it doesn't really matter because you can cover this over anyway and you're not going to be able to see that. I will be able to cover this though because I'm not, it's a junk journal and it will just, it'll work for me now because I'm just so excited about that. I'm just really pleased about how that works because I'm saying I've seen other people do it different ways and they do fine. They get it and it works, but you know what? This was something that I thought, well, by everything that I was watching, that has to work. I mean, it just did, didn't it? Isn't that cute? I'm just so pleased about this. I really, really am. And even if I wanted to, I can put a harder cover on the outside of this too, you know, to make it more solid if I wanted to. I might even use fabric to cover it with because that'll make it a bit more solid, especially if you use like a, what's the name, fabric? Where am I? One of these nice ones like I had here yesterday is would make a really lovely cover, you know, something like this. Those fabric for, you know, cushions or whatever. But see, that would make that very sturdy, putting that on there, wouldn't it? Now, when you want to do that, I think the best way to do that's with Mod Podge, and then go over it because then you've got a nice, good, secure cover. It's going to be stuck on really good, and it's going to look really good, you know, when it's done. This is really cool, isn't it? Yes, there's just so many ideas out there, isn't there? And I will come up with something that I will put on that. I suppose maybe I could show you me journaling along if you're making it if you wanted to, but I don't know. There's so many people out there do them, but everybody's got a different idea, I suppose, of how to go about it and what we put inside them and everything, you know, because I think this looks really cool. I do like it. I'm really a fan of this. And because it's got a lot of sewing things, I think I might make it a sewing theme one. Because you could even do that donkey, I suppose, if you wanted to. And there's a... I'm going to stick this down though, because I wanted to make that a pocket. And I'm going to fix this here with a bit of calico or something, you know, so it looks really nice. It doesn't get all yucky. I don't know if I've got time to do a bit in it. I suppose I could. That's not where I got that bag from, you know, but I'll put it back down there. I'm just not a bit naughty today, aren't I? I'm just making a mess. Okay, so where's a bit of calico? I've got truckloads of calico. I always have got truckloads of calico about. And that's what I want to put over that for that patch there. I'm still here, nobody panic. I haven't gone anywhere yet. Okay, I just want a little bit. I've got a great big piece here that is way too big and I don't want to get it out. I don't want to because it's going to take up too much space when I start using it. What have I got here? Now this might be a good idea. This would make a good patch, wouldn't it? Is it different? It's a cross-stitch piece. A piece of Ada cloth. What you could do is you could make the patch, or you could cross-stitch it first if you wanted to. But I said I wasn't going to do that anymore, didn't I? There's no cross-stitching for me, I'm afraid. Now I'm going to put this on here, like that. A little patch to cover up the... So when you look into things a bit closer, you can see that there's lots of different things out there that we can use to do these things with. Look, this look good as a band-aid or a patch. Some people call them band-aids and some people call them patches. See, so that's going to dry like that, I hope. Got these holes in the material, of course. And it's going to get glue all over myself. Hang on a minute. I don't get the donkey stuck there yet. That work? Yeah. Okay, so I would want to stick that down there and there, and I need to have a little bit of a patch on that piece. So this is in sticking with the idea of this. You can get this in all different colours too, this Ada cloth. And here's me just chopping up, but this is only a piece that I cut off the bottom of something that somebody threw out, and I salvaged it just so I could have the piece of material to do something with, you see. Now if I put that across there, that'll make that a bit more stronger, won't it? Because we want it to be a little bit stronger than that. I won't be able to do a video tomorrow because I'm going into the shops to get the groceries. So I'm going to get, I usually have, oh, my daughter's bringing the main part of the bulky ones, and I'm going to get the rest of it because I don't like waiting until nearly tea time to get your groceries on a Friday. It's just really annoying. So Peg's bringing bottles of water and all the big items, and then I'm going to go and get the rest of it tomorrow on the gopher. Look at that. Isn't that look good? I mean, doesn't that look good? I do love that. I do love that patchy idea. Now we're going to put this. This is shiny, this piece, but you know what? It doesn't matter. This is a junk journal. And if it's got a shiny bit on it, it's got a shiny bit on it. What can you do? You just can't be worried about that, can you? A lot of people don't like the shiny bits, so they tone them down with a bit of gesso. Oh, gesso. I think it's gesso. Yeah, I used to use a fair bit of that once, but it's just started to, you know, get old. I didn't want to do it anymore. I just use it sometimes. I'm going to get that in there, see? That's your pocket down in there now. Okay. Now this is going to have, I do have a lot of things to do with sewing, don't I? So I should be right for this. Now, let's do a patch out of this stuff here. Wow. I do like it. Well, see, this is one that I was doing and I made a big mistake by sewing it and it wrecked it, so that wasn't very nice, was it? And maybe just going out willy-nilly doing bits and pieces is not going to help me either. Right, I might have to just collect up some stuff that I'm going to deal with, but that's how you fix your bits. If you wanted to put a stamp on there later, or even stick a flower on that, that would look nice. Where's the little flower? Must be a little flower around here somewhere. I suppose that's like a Christmas donkey, isn't it? A donkey for Christmas. I've seen a video once, a movie called Nesta. Oh, I cried. Oh dear, I cried. I've never been able to find that since. It was like so nice. It was such a lovely story. You know, and it was called Nesta. It was about a little donkey. I don't know why I've never been able to find it again. Okay, now I'm going to have fun decorating this. I know I will, because it's just, because you know what? It's in there and it's properly, and it's nearly, you know, it's just good for working with now, because it's in there and it's straight. That page is not straight, but that's the page. It's nothing to do with this bit. Look at that. Oh, I'm just so excited. Because if I'm ever doing any, and I think, oh, that's crooked, I think, oh dear, I don't know how many times I unpicked that other one. I've still got it out there, and I've been doing a bit of work on it, but you know what? I'm not going to worry about it now. I'll put that in the 2-yard basket, and I will fix this up, and it'll be absolutely amazing when I'm finished with it. Okay? It'll have all the sewing things in it, and it'll have, should I have the dog or the deer? Makes it more, what have I got here? There's an owl. He's going to be the main one. Yeah, let's do the owl. And we'll make the pocket, and we could use the dog one, I suppose. Because what's this over here? That's a donkey. Oh, that's a lot different from that thing, isn't it? That's a reindeer. Okay, we can have him. He's a nice cross-stitch reindeer. Okay. So that was fun. I just really enjoyed that so much, and because it worked, that makes a big difference too. When you're doing something and it goes well for you, you feel like you could just do it again. So get your phone book. Ours is only really small now. I don't know what I did with it, but it used to be a lot bigger than this once, but there's hardly any people's numbers in there anymore, and we don't really use it. We can't see the writing. They've made the writing so tiny you can hardly see it with your glasses on you there. But we just go on the computer now and find the numbers if we need one, if we haven't got what we need. So your phone book, just the thing, or if you got anything else that's this thick that you could just put that into and make it work. Oh dear, I'm excited. Hey, first time I did it. That's the first time I've done that way, and it worked. So thank you everybody for watching, and a big thank you to the lady, and I will definitely find her and put her in the description box, her channel, so you can go and watch her do it. And I hope she did it the same way as me. I mean, I hope I didn't muck it up any. But anyway, it was really good fun, and I'm going to have fun doing this too now. I'm going to have fun doing this. So thank you everybody for watching, and I hope you have a good day. And I probably won't be back until Sunday, probably, because I'm planning on going out a bit. Oh well, get myself out. When I was sick, the doctor told me the other day it was some sort of bacterial infection that I caught or got from some sort of food or water, and I'm sure it was some piece of fruit that I had, and it could have been deadly, but I'm still here. I'm better. I feel so much better. God, it's good to feel good, isn't it? Because people say, I always say how bad I feel, but now I'm saying how good I feel, because by Jeez I do. So thank you everybody for watching, and I will get back on here on Sunday. Hopefully I'll have a little show and tell about something that I found, I hope. Okay, we'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.